Welcome, friends. Would like to start by thanking you all for sharing this wonderful afternoon with the family. I recall on this long journey that started with little girl practicing. I did not anticipate that it would travel to this joyous event. We would all not have traveled so far if not for Shivani's perseverance and her love for dance, coupled with Sunita's here is Sunita, dedication, gentle prodding, and willpower, and a brotherly support from Kunal. Okay.
I'm a little nervous.
Speak a little louder. It's switched, actually.
I still remember my 10-month-old Shivani taking her baby steps.
Okay, she's really nervous, guys. What she wanted to convey, let me put it, from her thoughts. Here is her speech, actually. I still remember my 10-month-old Shivani taking her baby steps. She used to bang her feet while walking just to hear the music of her beautiful silver anklets and smile away happily. I think that was the beginning of our dreams of seeing Shivani on the stage as a Bharatanatyam dancer. And finally, the day has come. Today, she is 16. She had just maybe August 3rd, right, Shivani? What's your birthday? She just turned 16 this month, and standing behind the curtain with her anklets tied to her feet and ready to show her talents and mesmerize us. We are blessed to be sharing this memorable moment of pride and happiness with all my dear friends. So, ladies and gentlemen, good afternoon and welcome once again to witness our little daughter's Bharatanatyam Arangetram. Let's give an applause to Shivani Hanchate. Before we start this auspicious occasion, I would like to call upon on the stage Pandit Srinathji Kadambi, to commence this evening, and let's join him for thanking the Almighty and seeking His blessings. Mr. Srinathji.
Namaste, saluting the divinity in every one of you. Let us begin this successful and joyous occasion with the prayer to Lord Ganesha and all the forms of the One Almighty. Harihi Om Gananam Tva Ganapatigam Havamahe Kavim Kavinam Upamashavastamam Jeshtarajam Brahmanam Brahmanaspata Anashrinman Udibhisida Sadanam Shriman Mahaganadhipataye Namaha Lokabhiramam Ranarangadhiram Rajivanetram Raghuvamshanatham Karunyarupam Karunakarantam Shri Ramachandram Sharanam Prapadye. May Lord Ganesha and all the forms of the One Almighty bless this occasion. Hari Om.
Thank you, Pandit Srinathji. I would like to call upon our Master of Ceremony, Mr. Krishnaswamy Alladi, onto the stage, please. And he's going to take this event to the next level of entertainment. Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, on behalf of the Hanchate family, I welcome all of you to this Bharatanatyam Arangetram of Shivani Hanchate. I am Krishnaswamy Alladi, and I will be the MC for the program today. Our chief guest for today's program is Srimati Padmaja Kelam, an accomplished Bharatanatyam dancer and teacher from Atlanta, Georgia. Later in the program, our chief guest will address us, and at that time, I will briefly introduce her. The dance program today will actually be in two parts, and in between, the chief guest will address us, and the Hanchate family will recognize the dance teacher and the accompanying musicians. So if you need, there's not an intermission in the sense that the audience will be stepping out, but if you do need to step out, please do so individually and not in groups so that it does not affect the flow of the program. Bharatanatyam is one of the premier classical dance forms of India, and perhaps one of the most intricate and refined of these. The ancient culture and traditions of India have been handed down from teacher to pupil in succession over the centuries. Indian culture is an exotic mixture of history and legend, and we believe that our music and dance have a divine origin. The term Bharatanatyam derives from its legendary founder, sage Bharata, and the word Natyam, which means dance. Thus, Bharatanatyam means dance according to the rules set by sage Bharata. There are two main aspects of Bharatanatyam: Nritta, which is often referred to as pure dance, but perhaps the correct meaning for Nritta is non-narrative dance, and it consists of rhythmic, energetic, and graceful movements. And the other aspect is really Abhinaya, which means facial expressions expressing emotion and sentiment. Nritya is the aspect of Bharatanatyam which combines both Nritta and Abhinaya and is the narrative part of the dance. Typically, in a Bharatanatyam program, the first few pieces emphasize Nritta, while Nritya and Abhinaya enter as the program progresses. The music for Bharatanatyam is Carnatic music, the classical music of South India. The songs and compositions in Carnatic music are mostly of a devotional nature, offering prayers to one of the Hindu gods. But there are also romantic pieces in Bharatanatyam, but even these, often it is a girl expressing her longing for the company of her lord, who would be one of the Hindu gods. The Arangetram is the first full performance of a student of Bharatanatyam after years of dedicated practice. It is the occasion when the guru or the teacher proudly introduces the Sishya or student as a full-fledged dancer, and the student expresses gratitude to the guru for having taught this great art form. In Tamil language, Arang means a stage, and Atram means ascend. Thus, Arangetram is the occasion when the guru certifies that the student is ready to take to the stage. In fact, in traditional societies in India, a teacher would not permit a student to perform in public until the Arangetram is completed. Of course, there are variations in that practice here in the United States for obvious reasons. In conducting the program today, our guru, Mrs. Mathura Aladi, will do the Nattuvangam, which will keep track of the dance steps and beats. Vocal music will be rendered by Mathura and Amrita Aladi. There will be 3 accompanying instruments today. Percussion accompaniment is provided by Mr. Gopal Ram Sudhir Kumar of Jacksonville on the mridangam. Mr. Ashwin Ramanathan from Tampa will play the violin, and Mrs. Preeti Sundareshan from Jacksonville will provide accompaniment on the flute. Prior to Pandit Srinathji coming and doing an invocation for the audience, there was a private invocation behind the stage where the 3 most significant deities for Bharatanatyam were worshipped. Lord Ganesha, the remover of obstacles, to whom we offer prayers for any event. Lord Nataraja, the Lord of Dance, and Lord Krishna, representing Lord Vishnu, and who in many of our folklore represents the romantic part of our Hindu gods. So these three were given special prayers. It is one thing to ask a priest to do prayers, but equally important is the student offering prayers, obeisance to her guru. It is very important to take the blessings of one's parents and one's guru. And in fact, one has to do that even before one approaches the gods. So Shivani took the blessings of her parents and her guru, but now at the start of the program, we will have Todaya Mangalam, an invocation offering salutations to the guru and the audience. This will be immediately followed by the first dance item, Ganesha Kautavam. Lord Ganesha, the first son of Lord Shiva, is the remover of all obstacles, and by offering prayers to him, we are assured of success in any endeavor. The song in praise of Lord Ganesha, as well as the Todaya Mangalam, is in Raga Natai and set to Aditala, which is 8 beats. That will be immediately followed by an Allaripu, which is the shortest and simplest item in Bharatanatyam. It's a nritta piece consisting of simple movements of the hands, the neck, and the eyes, and it prepares the dancer to execute more complicated pieces later in the program. The Allaripu, however, is in a different raga. It is in raga Suddha Saveri and set to Aditala. It is in praise of Lord Subramanya, the second son.
ta tay tay tat tat tom kida taka talangu ta kida taka talangu tat magi adi bano magi adi kamu magi agamagi agaramo magi adi bano magi kamu agi agamagi agaramo magi adi kamu agi agamagi agaramo magi adi bano
Hey,